Dear Sagittarius, July 24th arrives with an exciting wave of energy that feels as though the universe itself is encouraging you to dream bigger than ever before. As someone naturally ruled by optimism, adventure, freedom, and personal growth, you've never been satisfied with living an ordinary life. Deep inside, you've always believed that something extraordinary was waiting for you somewhere beyond the horizon. Over the past several weeks, however, you may have questioned whether you were moving in the right direction. Certain plans may have been delayed, unexpected obstacles may have appeared, and people you trusted may not have fully supported your vision. Today changes that feeling completely. From the moment you wake up, you'll notice a quiet but powerful sense of excitement growing inside you. It isn't loud or dramatic. It's confidence. Real confidence. The kind that comes from finally understanding that everything you've experienced has been preparing you for a much greater future. The universe wants you to stop looking at your past as a collection of mistakes. Instead, look at it as training. Every disappointment strengthened your patience. Every challenge increased your wisdom. Every delay improved your timing. Nothing has been wasted. Everything has been preparing you for what comes next. As the morning begins, your motivation becomes stronger than it has been in days. You'll feel inspired to organize your priorities, complete unfinished responsibilities, and begin planning goals that once felt impossible. Don't ignore this energy. Today favors action. Professionally, July 24th becomes one of the strongest days of your week. Your natural enthusiasm, leadership abilities, and willingness to take calculated risks begin attracting positive attention. People notice that you inspire others simply by believing that anything is possible. Someone important may approach you today. Perhaps your manager, perhaps a client, perhaps a former colleague, or perhaps someone completely unexpected. This person may introduce you to an opportunity capable of changing your career far more than you currently imagine. Pay close attention to every conversation today. One ordinary discussion may eventually become one of the most important moments of your professional journey. If you've been thinking about changing jobs, launching a business, creating online content, traveling for work, studying something new, or expanding your professional network, today's planetary energy strongly supports taking the first serious step. Stop waiting until you feel completely ready. Growth begins outside your comfort zone. Business owners also experience encouraging developments today. New customers appear. Marketing ideas become more successful. Business partnerships strengthen. Unexpected recommendations increase future opportunities. Continue believing in your vision. People naturally trust those who confidently believe in themselves. Communication becomes another powerful advantage. Meetings become productive. Negotiations improve. Your optimism encourages everyone around you. Instead of creating pressure, you create inspiration. That quality becomes incredibly valuable today. Financially, July 24th carries promising energy. The universe reminds you that abundance often arrives through courage rather than comfort. A delayed payment may finally arrive. Business profits may increase. A new income opportunity could unexpectedly appear. Or someone may introduce you to an investment, project, or partnership capable of improving your financial future. Remain open. Your greatest opportunity may arrive wearing a completely unexpected disguise. Today also becomes an excellent time to review your long-term financial goals. Strengthen your savings. Organize future investments. Think carefully about the lifestyle you're trying to create. Money should support your dreams, not become the reason you stop chasing them. Avoid impulsive spending simply because you feel optimistic. Today's discipline becomes tomorrow's freedom. Someone with greater experience may also share practical financial advice today. Listen carefully. Sometimes one conversation becomes worth far more than immediate profit. Emotionally, July 24th becomes deeply empowering. Recently, you've spent too much time questioning yourself. wondering whether your dreams were realistic, wondering whether certain people truly appreciated your efforts, wondering whether your future would become everything you've imagined. Today, those doubts begin disappearing, because something inside you quietly changes. Instead of asking, "What if I fail?" you begin asking, "What incredible things could happen if I succeed?" That single shift transforms your entire outlook. Your confidence begins growing naturally, not because life suddenly becomes perfect, but because you're finally remembering who you truly are. A fearless dreamer, a courageous explorer, someone who refuses to give up. And that person has always been inside you. Love becomes one of the most exciting and meaningful areas of your life today. If you're already in a relationship, July 24th encourages honesty, adventure, and emotional closeness. Recently, daily responsibilities may have quietly taken priority over your relationship. Work, financial concerns, or personal goals may have left both of you with less time to truly enjoy each other's company. Today, the universe encourages you to change that. Instead of talking only about responsibilities, talk about dreams. Instead of remembering past disagreements, create new memories. Instead of waiting for the perfect moment, create it yourselves. Your partner may surprise you today with unexpected affection or a heartfelt conversation that reminds both of you why your relationship has remained strong despite every challenge you've faced together. Small gestures become incredibly meaningful. A sincere compliment, a warm embrace, a spontaneous invitation, a quiet evening together. These moments strengthen your emotional connection far more than expensive gifts ever could. Remember, true love is built through consistency, not perfection. If you're single, today's romantic energy becomes especially powerful. Someone may unexpectedly enter your life through travel, social media, work, education, mutual friends, or an ordinary conversation that quickly becomes unforgettable. This person immediately captures your attention. Not simply because of physical attraction, but because they understand your personality. They appreciate your optimism. They admire your independence. And most importantly, they never try to change who you are. Conversation flows naturally. Laughter comes easily. Time seems to disappear whenever you're together. For the first time in a long while, you begin imagining possibilities instead of fearing disappointment. Allow everything to develop naturally. Don't rush to define the relationship immediately. Some of the strongest love stories begin through genuine friendship. Someone may also secretly admire you without revealing their emotions. Watch carefully today. The person who consistently supports your dreams, who encourages your success, who smiles every time you enter the room, may already feel much more deeply than they have admitted. If you're still healing from previous heartbreak, today's message becomes especially important. Stop believing that one painful ending represents your future. The people who left your life made space for those who truly belong there. Trust the timing of the universe. It has never forgotten you. Family life becomes another beautiful source of happiness today. Someone close to you may unexpectedly share exciting news. Parents, siblings, children, or relatives you've not spoken with recently. Meaningful conversations strengthen emotional bonds and remind you how fortunate you truly are. If disagreements have existed, today becomes an excellent opportunity to rebuild harmony. Forgiveness creates freedom, not only for others, but for yourself. Friendships also become incredibly valuable. A close friend may introduce you to a professional opportunity, business connection, or life-changing piece of advice. Remain open to invitations today. Some of the people you meet now could remain important parts of your future for many years. Health remains generally positive. However, today's energy reminds you not to exhaust yourself by constantly chasing the next goal. Sagittarius naturally loves movement, adventure, travel, exploration. Sometimes, you become so focused on tomorrow that you forget to enjoy today. Slow down occasionally. Eat nourishing food. Exercise consistently. Sleep well. Spend time outdoors. Reconnect with nature. Your body performs best when your mind feels peaceful. Spiritually, July 24th becomes one of your strongest intuitive days this month. Pay attention to repeating numbers, meaningful dreams, unexpected coincidences, or sudden opportunities that seem almost impossible to explain. The universe often communicates through quiet moments rather than dramatic events. Trust those signs. They are leading you exactly where you need to go. As evening approaches, you'll recognize something extraordinary happening inside yourself. Fear begins disappearing. Excitement replaces uncertainty. Hope becomes stronger than doubt. You stop asking yourself, "Will I ever reach my dreams?" Instead, you begin asking, "How amazing will life become when I do?" That quiet confidence changes everything. Before today comes to an end, the universe wants you to remember one powerful truth. You were never created to live an ordinary life. You were born to explore, to inspire, to teach, to grow. Every obstacle you faced has strengthened your courage. Every disappointment increased your wisdom. Every delay improved your future. Nothing has been meaningless. Everything has been preparation. Continue believing in yourself. Continue protecting your freedom. Continue following your heart. Continue refusing to settle for less than the life you've always imagined. Because Sagittarius, the future you've been dreaming about is no longer far away. It's already moving toward you. Walk confidently into tomorrow. Smile proudly. Love fearlessly. Dream without limits. Because the universe has already begun opening doors that perfectly match your highest potential. And July 24th may become the quiet beginning of one of the most exciting and successful chapters of your entire life.